Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz, and today we're going to be playing in the Cheeto, but it's not going to be any Cheeto, it's going to be the stock Cheeto experience. And this truly is going to be an experience, because this thing is completely stock. I have not upgraded it, I've played one game in it. This has got a 50% crew on it, well, it's 51% because of the one game that I played in it. But yeah, 51% crew in it. The only equipment I've unlocked is the gun rammer, and I've mixed up the ammo to be AP and APC, APM premium AP, but that's nothing special. But yeah, and I've fitted it with camo. But otherwise, yeah, this is a 100% stock experience. I played one game in it. This thing is pretty sluggish. Oh, look at that clutch shot, that Cromwell. Reset the base cam. Yeah, it feels very fat. It looks very fat as well. Really, it is just a bit of a fat medium tank here. Oh, we have an 8-second reload as well. As you can see, it feels very fat. If you look at it from the side, look at the turret in comparison to the hull. It feel like it could go on a diet and slim down just the side pieces. Yeah, just a very fat medium tank with a 8-second reload. And no gun depression here. The armour seemed to hold up, but then again that was against most tier 5s when I was fighting in this thing in the first game. Nice shot on the move onto the VK. Hit him for a decent amount. Who's he aiming for? Not me. Well, he's dead now, so... Oh, Jagdpanzer. Or aka Flat Panzer. No, really? Went off his track, and he finished off the Sturv. And as you can see, 124mm of pen is not fun. Nice shot into his lower part of his hull though, which is very nice. Still, that's using the what is it? 88mm. Ow! That's just the VK. I can't get through him. Ow, he can get through my cupola. Taking out my commander. I'm dead. Yeah. I was struggling to move there, it was very sluggish, and I would have been killed by that Su-85 if I'd stayed there, so I was going to die somehow or another. Luckily though, the VK is being polished off by everyone. But yeah, oh, flank bus, hello. Yeah, that's something that was removed in update 5.5 that I never got around to guessing. Still, yeah, Cheeto. Yeah, bit of a fat medium tank, if I'm honest. Stock, it's I mean, there's not really much I can say about it other than it's like most stock medium tanks. It's pretty slow, pretty sluggish. Frontal armour seems to be alright. We can bounce some things off of the front. The stock gun itself, 124mm of pen is yeah. It's alright at tier 5. At tier 6 it's not too bad, I suppose. But even so, you will want to get the upgraded gun on this thing. But yeah, as you saw, pretty sluggish. So yeah, we lost that game. Which was a shame, because we seemed to be doing alright. As you can see, yeah, didn't do that well there. Let me just show you the result of the first battle I played in this thing. Here it is. Look at that. Nearly 1200 damage, second class mastery. We got some decent XP, 2k, 2 kills, 31,000 credits. This would have been a far better game to actually have shown. Maybe I'll show it as a replay after this one. But yeah, dead rail. Yeah. Never know, could do alright. There's a TOG on their team. Oh no. We're going to head to base C. But yeah, so... playing this thing stock, you can see it's very sluggish. Look at our acceleration off the line, it really isn't that quick. Look at that T-34 go in comparison. Yeah, he's very fast. Especially with a 51% crew on this thing. Leo is AFK back there. T-34-85 crashed into a train track. Well, train car, but he's coming with us now. And there's the first tank, a Sturv. Heading straight up the top, there's an enemy Leo. Fires his little burst gun. Sturv shooting at the Wolverine. Oof, there's the Sam Jackson. And there's the Leo. My shot missed. Around comes the Sturv. Missed the next shot as well, really. Not having much luck here. Come on. Reload. Yes. We finished him off. There's the Sam Jackson. Misses his shot on us. Either that or it was on the T-3485. Nope, he's gunning for us. Ow. I'm a stock tank. Please leave me alone. I don't think he's using the... that damage isn't the same damage from a 90mm. He's using the 75. Can't be fully upgraded. But the 70-25, yeah. Ow. Yeah. I couldn't get up here really because that Sam Jackson's in the way. Let me see who's close to me. Yeah, that's not the 90mm. He wasn't doing the same damage as a 90mm. 156, yeah, then he's using... Yeah, and that reload time was just far too quick for him. So yeah, he's using the 75mm. We're not going to win this game though. 1-4, and down goes the Wolverine to the Jackson. Then I reckon he's opting out of using the 90mm on the Jackson for the quicker firing 75mm, which is not too bad of an option. It's far faster firing, and you can get by, I suppose, with the pen, especially if you're using a front line like he is. Either that or he's just very lucky. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Sam Jackson there, all smacked by the KV-1S. Yeah, down goes the Leo. So yeah, that didn't go well. We'll have to see how badly we lost. I did 510 damage, and that was... yeah, okay. Yeah, that must be a fully upgraded Jackson. He's using the 75mm. Let me just see on my Jackson. There it is. There's my thing there. There's that. It has slightly worse DPM, but it does have... Okay. Anyway, I'll show you the... for the final game, I will show you the first ever game I had in this Cheeto. So here we are, Lost Temple. My first ever time playing this thing, and I realised how fat it was as I spawned in. I was initially heading to where the medium tanks sit, but then everyone started going to the hidden temple, so I decided to come over to the hidden temple. As I was doing that, people started coming to the medium tank side, and I was thinking, what are you lot doing? But still, we got an ARL going over there. And so instead of turning my very slow, fat medium tank around, I decided to head over to the bridge and just run mid. So, heavy tank's been spotted, a VK has been spotted in the temple. So far he's the only one, and we haven't spotted anyone over here, and so I reckon they're all going to be in the temple. So I start to swing myself around. There's an SU, and I think 2 tanks have been spotted over there. Surely they must all be over there. There's that VK again. We've got Churchill 1 doing a thing, hitting that SU with his 6-pounder, and then I get spotted. And, well, there's someone. A T-3485 hits me for 1. My next shot bounces, unfortunately. I quickly turn around and duck straight in behind the rock, and I know his gun depression can't hit me from where he is, so he has to move. As he moves, I put a shot right into his track for a very nice high roll of 191. Type T-34 joins him. Luckily, the T-3485 misses. I set him on fire. I get hit for 94 by the Type T-34, and I'll take that. And just before he burns out, the ARL finishes off the T-3485. I put one more shot into the Type T-34. As he turns around, someone else detracts him, and I put one more shot into him. And then I ignore him, because I know I'm not going to reload in time. So I ignore him, see where he's going, and sure enough, the KV-1S finishes him off. Which, if that KV-1S is using the 122, that's really not something you'd like to do with those big alpha damage guns, but something that had to be done. Fire a shot on the move at the VK, it misses unfortunately. I come into the cap circle, well, around the cap circle, don't want to go into it, and then a Crusader gets spotted. And the Crusader is looking at me as I come around here. There he is, aiming at me. Look at that, he bounces his first shot off our turret. I've put a shot into him. Before I can reload, he bounces another one off of our turret. And we continue off. So yeah, the armour itself is decent against tier 5s, which is... yeah, that's decent for a medium tank, I suppose. At least you can bounce tier 5s. Not going to bounce a KV-1S, as you'll see. Or sorry, a KV-1, as you'll see, as we drive around the corner. I ignore the VK for now, because I just want to get rid of the KV-1's gun out of the game. So as we come round, he puts a shot into me. Bang, there you go, for 250. But I know that I can get around the corner before he can hit me. Put a shot right through his frontal armour. At that range, 80 mil of frontal armour on a KV-1 isn't going to stop me, even with the stock gun on this thing. At that range, even with a 50% crew, I wasn't going to miss. So yeah, now it's just the VK. I'm loading AP in anticipation of him coming around the side, but he just fires at someone. I reckon he's going to be facing them, but no, he's just sideways on, and I put a shot right through the side of his turret. So not too bad. Now it's just the Chinu that's left. And, well, the KV-1S has spotted him, the ARL has spotted him. We all know where he is, it's just us three left. Now that I'm looking at the replay again. So, yeah, heading back to the base cap because that's where he was spotted. There he is. Fire a shot on the move, he bounces off my turret, I think. ARL fires a shot at him, manages to hit him. And this guy really wants to kill me. Hits me for 140 there. Before I can hit him, the ARL rams him, and I'm not too sure what the ARL's doing. He's just sort of annoying him. The Chinu bounces off me again. My next shot unfortunately misses, and the ARL just keeps on ramming him, doing little bits of ramming damage whilst he reloads. And before I can hit the Chinu, the ARL blocks the shot, and down he goes. So yeah, unfortunately I did miss out on a couple of, or maybe 1 or 2 shots on that Chinu. But still, nearly 1,200 damage in the first battle in a stock tank is not too bad at all. Second class mastery, 31,000 credits. We did get 2k XP and 2 vehicles destroyed as well. Top of the team, nearly top of the team, sorry. Second only to the ARL, but for a stock tank, that's not bad. 12 shots fired, 8 hits, 7 pens. The usual. We did kill those 2 tanks, a tier 6 and a tier 5, which is nice. We did set the T-3485 on fire, which is always very nice. Obviously, if you want to set T-34s and KV-1 variants on fire, go for the middle of the side of the hull, because that's where the fuel tanks are located. 31,000 credits after repair resupply, which is all very nice. And so, yeah, overall wasn't too bad of a first game that I had here. Yeah, 75 frontal hull and turret, which is not too bad. With the upgraded turret, it doesn't change. But even so, that's still decent armour against tier 5s, as we saw, especially at range. But yeah, so there you go, the stock Cheeto experience. I'll thank you all for watching, and goodbye.